Alright guys, today we are going to be reacting to Russia's new super tank finally arrived and NATO just got a new nightmare. Thank you so much for the support, guys. Please make sure you subscribe. Also, for those people that want to listen to me, my second channel is going to be in the comment section or in the description down below. Make sure you go subscribe. It just helped me to get it monetized because it's not monetized. Just let it pull in the background and that way, you know, we can get them channel monetized quick. Let's jump in, guys. Let's see what's going on here.
After months of anticipation, it's finally official. Russia has deployed the latest upgraded batches.
Okay, what I'm gonna do now, guys, I'm gonna put this in Russian, right? And that way you guys can see some of the translations. It's not perfect, however, at least it's something, okay? At least it's something.
Of its main battle tanks, the T-90M ProRev and the T-72B3M, to the Ukrainian front lines. Despite ongoing Western sanctions and mounting international pressure, Moscow has pushed forward with its military modernization program, signaling a clear intent to maintain momentum on the battlefield. So what exactly do these new Russian tanks bring to the table? Let's find out. Uralvagonzavod plant, before the 9.5 anniversary, has handed over to the Russian Ministry Defense. More newly produces T-72, B3M, and T-90M. Finally, on May 6th, some Russian media released footage about the acquisition of new batch of tanks T-90M and T-72B3M on the eve of Victory Day. Over 200 upgrades have been made to tanks, boosting their power, protection, and mobility. Let's start with the T-90M ProRev, often referred to as one of the most advanced tanks currently in service with the Russian armed forces. The new deliveries feature several major enhancements. One of the key additions is the relict explosive reactive armor.
Wow, look at this, and not only that,
Contact 5 system.
I love the fact how Russia is taking serious the new modern warfare territory, which means that they are protecting their armor and the anti-drone technology, because drone has been the new way moving forward.
Relict offers greater protection against both tandem warheads and armor-piercing fin-stabilized discarding sabot rounds.
Wow, look at that.
Some of the deadliest threats in modern tank warfare. Another standout feature is the 2A82-1M 125mm smoothbore gun, the same model used in Russia's top-tier T-14 Armada. It's mated with the Kalina fire control system, allowing for faster target acquisition, improved hit probability, and better integration with other battlefield assets. With thermal imaging and automatic tracking, the T-90M can engage targets effectively, both day and night, even under heavy electronic warfare conditions.
Wow.
The new T-90Ms now sport a makeshift yet functional anti-drone mesh, an overhead protective cage, meant to reduce the impact of top-down attacks from drones carrying explosives.
There we go.
This is paired with enhanced rubberized protection
Well, here's the
layers
thing, though.
on
Here's the thing. This right here is a problem because the drone can get here and it can get over here.
vulnerable parts of the hull and turret, as well as possible integration of electronic warfare suites capable of jamming incoming drone signals. The T-72B3M, while a modernized version of the older Soviet-era T-72 platform, shouldn't be underestimated either. Though it lacks some of the cutting-edge tech found on the T-90M,
Look at that, wow.
it has received crucial upgrades that make it a competitive tank on today's battlefield. The B3M version includes thermal imaging sights, upgraded optics, a modern fire control system, and relatively advanced reactive armor. These changes allow the T-72B3M to fire with greater accuracy and survive longer in high-threat environments. Both tank variants have also reportedly been equipped with the Arena M active protection system.
Yeah, that's the protection system right there.
A hard-kill defense mechanism designed to intercept incoming projectiles, like anti-tank guided missiles, before they reach the vehicle. While Russia has flirted with deploying Arena for years, this is one of the first confirmed uses of the system on T-90M and T-72B3M platforms in combat zones. If proven effective in the field, Arena M could be a game changer, especially against Ukraine's Western-supplied javelins and NLAWs. What sets the T-90M ProRev apart from its global peers is not just its engineering, it's the tank's undeniable battlefield track record. Over the past year, this fourth-generation Russian main battle tank has repeatedly demonstrated its dominance in some of the fiercest clashes of the Ukraine conflict. Lately, in March 2025, the T-90M crew, operating in the Chasov Yar sector, destroyed Ukrainian manpower and forward positions, further cementing its reputation as a high-impact frontline weapon. And in February,
a lot of people saying that those Russian tanks are no jokes. No jokes. It seems like the tanks are very it's very, how can I say this? It has a presence and high reputation. High reputation.
February 2025, the tank destroyed detected dugouts, observation posts, armored vehicles, and manpower of the Ukrainian assault group attempting to regroup under forest cover, demonstrating the T-90M's lethality even in complex terrain. These are not isolated incidents. They're a pattern. Earlier, in January 2025, a single T-90M led a devastating assault that destroyed a fortified Ukrainian position, wiping out a drone control point and a recoilless rifle squad in one strike.
Unbelievable.
Just months earlier, in November 2024, the tank proved its superiority in launching accurate strikes eliminating military facilities and manpower of the Ukrainian armed forces with ease. Even more astonishing was an engagement in March 2024 near Artemovsk-Bakhmu, where a T-90M successfully destroyed a Ukrainian drone control station from an incredible range of 9 kilometers, without Ukrainian forces ever detecting the threat.
Wow,
its
that's
combination
impressive.
of precision firepower, digital optics, and fire control left enemy units completely blindsided. Though often overshadowed by the more modern T-90M, the T-72B3M has earned its place on the front line as a reliable and heavily upgraded workhorse. Originally based on the Soviet-era T-72 platform,
that T-72 looks gorgeous, right? Right here, this is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful design. And you look at the size of it, right? Very nice and low. And here it's fast. That's the crazy thing. This tank is fast.
the B3M variant is a far cry from its Cold War ancestor. Russia has invested significantly in modernizing this tank, transforming it into a cost-effective yet capable combat vehicle that bridges the gap between quantity and survivability. Its value lies not in matching the T-90M blow for blow, but in delivering solid firepower and protection at scale. For Russia, the B3M represents the ideal platform to equip large armored units rapidly, especially as the war in Ukraine becomes a test of both technology and industrial endurance. Recently, the Vostok Group's T-72 crews inflicted fire damage on AFU manpower clusters and motor vehicles to disrupt rotation of Ukrainian militants in South Donetsk direction. The tank's proven battlefield record, surviving drone attacks, countering infantry assaults, and supporting mechanized breakthroughs, proves that when upgraded, even legacy platforms can hold their ground against NATO-supplied armor. In a conflict where mass matters just as much as sophistication, the T-72B3M has become an essential part of Russia's armored strategy. Durable, adaptable, and now rolling off production lines in greater numbers than ever. Together, they make a compelling case that the T-90M is not just a modern tank, but possibly the most combat-effective armored vehicle in the world today. So, what do you think? Could they make it? We'll see. That's all for today. Thanks.
Well, they could, because, I mean, they're adapting very quick and a rapid pace. They are adapting very quick. Both sides of the aisle, I must say. or especially Russia. Russia's just getting all this feedback, and they're going back to the drawing board and say, you know what, we need to make this a little bit more sophisticated because our tanks need to last a little bit longer. That's what they're saying. Well, guys, let me know what you guys think. Again, make sure you subscribe. Let's just get to the 100,000 subscribers. Make sure you check my second channel. Links in the description. Link in the pinned comment as well. And I will see you in the next one. I'm out.